Hey, good morning everyone. So we are back to on the same topic. So here where we lacked. So there is a you should understand this log meaning that is called head and master. So master is nothing is the branch. Master is nothing is the branch. And what do you mean by head? Head says where you are exactly. Let me show you in the graphical manner. What do you mean by this? You have one master file. Okay, you have done the first commit. If I'm giving you this dot, means you have done the first commit, means your head is here. By default your head is here, means head is nothing where you are exactly, okay. You have done second commit, your head is moved to this, your head is moved to this, your head is here. So right now you have two commit, but your head is here, not there. Okay, we will study advanced topic that is called time traveling, how to go to your head back to your commit. Okay, now let me understand this head one example, how to move your head. Suppose I have created one branch. I have created one branch that is called OSPF. One branch where we want to work for OS. Okay, so your head is where? So you have two branches now, one branch for the normal master branch. So I'm going to continue with the master branch. We have added something in BGP. Okay, in BGP I have added something in BGP. Suppose we have given the roof reflector attribute to introduce. Okay, for EIBGP. This is one progress we have done. And the same way we have done some project, we have added with the area 0, we have default in OSPF, we have introduced area 111. Okay, so how do you switch your head? This head, where your head is there. So either your head is here or either your head. Understand? So let's create branch and move the head. So what's the command you have moving your head between two commit? Okay, here guys, till here I'm going to show you. Let
Sure.
me create one branch. I'm creating branch. So this is a very easy command. So first I want to see the branches. How many branches there? So we will have git branch. So you can see you star means they are saying you are right now your head on the master branch. Your head on master branch. And we have only one branch. So let's create the branch. Git create OSP. So let's see the git branch. Now you can see we have two branch. Are you guys able to see the branch?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have two branches. As we discussed in this, we have two branches, but where we are actually, we are on the master branch. My head is in a master branch. Astos, how do I understand? The git log if you do. So they are telling, bro, the head is on master, but there is another branch called OSPF. Are you agree? Are you understand this part?
Yep.
Astos, how do I move to the OSPF? So whenever you want to do some change, why this is important? Whenever you want to do some change, you have to move your head to that branch. Then only you start working on that. Simple, clear, do this. So I'm going to move my head because I want to work on OSPF. So I want to move my head from master to OSPF. Okay. Okay, so let's
Okay.
do this. So there's a very simple command, git switch to the which branch, OSPF, switch to branch. Yes, switch to branch OSPF. Can you see now git state? So now I am in the OSPF branch. Nothing to do in the OSPF, everything is clean. But if you see the log, now they are telling your head move to the OSPF instead of mouse. See that?
Okay.
Yeah. So this head meaning that where you are exactly at which branch. So this why it's important before you start working for OSPF or any file system you want to work or any project or any branch you want to work, you have to make sure that you are on that branch first. So this is very easy command, the git switch to that. So you can check. How do I back to this master? Just you click again back to the master. You will be on the master branch. You will pop up with you are on the master branch. You can switch back and forth. You have multiple branches. You can do same. You can create one more branch. I want to create a branch like for the you can see route policies or you can do for another stuff instead of that anything I want for automation one branch I the git branch automation and you can see the logs are here logs your head is on master but you have other branches OSPF and automation and by giving that simple command like git branch you can see how many branches and where you are and if you're going to switch this quickly going to automation branch so you're going to see that the git branches in that your automation is green and with the star you are on the automation command till that point is clear head to understand the head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So between the it's very simple. If you want to work on a specific branch you have to use switch command and how you make sure you are where you want to you are there. If you're going to add it or you're going to add anything here it's not going to add on the master, it's going to add on the automation. Don't expect this commit we can see this but you are on the automation. Okay, let's let's come back to theory part to understand the git um, and then we will process all new stuff. So I have already tell you this. So first let me go through the basic of git. Welcome to. So let's start the welcome to git and this is a theory information we supposed to know. Welcome to git. What is the git? Git is generally known as a information tracker, git, but this is not really the there is scene behind this name we will see. So if it's working properly then only it's called global information tracking. Why do I say that? I will get back. Okay, now what is git? Git is nothing, it's a version for actually for being the coders. This earlier for the coder but later on adopted by everyone to working with the some file management system. So this is make the file management system very easy very trackable. Once you, yes, this is a little complex, because you can say, Astos, I can save and copy and keep them in so many folder, but the really telling you, start working this, you will see your file system auto going, and you can do quickly any changes, any file system. I will tell you the how the file system, the has file, like for commit, how the commit going, very useful, track entire file without touching your real folder or file. Okay, now this version control is nothing, is a track and manage your changes, not only your file, what content you have changes into the file, each and every line wise it's going to be tracked. That's so awesome, and this is very beautiful features developer, that's why they are heavily used. However, for network engineer, I think they need this, because we also concerned about the content. Now, so as you asked me, Astos, I can revisit earlier version. Of course, you can revisit also. Compare the change. Suppose you have done something 6 years ago and you started working couple of weeks again on those topics, found some interesting. Compare where you was left. So this make you easy. You got the break due to some reason in your development. Find you start your resume your work 6 months or after a year also, and you can do the undo changes. Yes, you can change, redo, and travel, and you can do a hell lots. You should know how to the way you want to manage the content, not only the file. I'm talking about the content of the file. There is a lots of another version, well-known version like subversions. Yes, the one of the famous one, and Mercurial. These are another one. So these are the file system where this already work, but very significant, by which you hold that. Okay, so this is the Git. Now come to the Git. Why it's we are studying the Git. Git is the, if you see the other version control having top throughout the globe accepted this Git. GitHub. See guys, Git is common for GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. There is a lots of cloud providing system, but on your system you need to install the Git. Okay, so Git is free and on improving. Everyone supporting. There is a number of cloud support system which help to Git improve. Okay, so they are nearly 9. That's why we are going to study the Git. We are going to work on Git. So either we are on the GitHub or not, but we have to comfortable working with. Okay, guys, agree here? Any question?
No.
Now, let's understand about the bit about the Git. It help us. How help us? Track changes across multiple. Means suppose you are working on BGP on the multiple file, you can at the same time you track multiple file contents. That's I will teach you how. We'll create and I will show you how this. That's a really honest and not is for developer, but for network engineer. This is a great feature. Once I start using this, I become very okay. Now compare version of for the project. Of course, you have different stage wise your project you can complete. Compare the version. You have completed X project, X project with the X content, and another project or progress of project of the next month or next quarter. Compare you can content, what compare, what content we have achieved. Okay. Time traveling back to old version, you can anytime you can time travel, means 6 years or 6 months whatsoever, the time travel back to change, compare what development. Okay, That going to be tracked. Revert to previous version if you want to. Okay, you have done the keep on developing and you found this is not a useless at all, this is not useful at all, so you can back to the previous version. Okay, so this is great feature. So we have done R&D, we are not successful, we are not happy to that those new version after tested back to. So this gives the really going to save you from the complete. You have done so many. Suppose in the configuration part we have done like QS changes. I'm telling you my experience. You have done the QS changes, you have done the preparation, the configuration, and you found there is still the solution is not achieved, but you don't know the while you are doing the QS configuration you have implemented multiple policy, multiple interface changes, but in the one click you can go for the previous. That's awesome. Okay, now collaborate and share the change. That's another way you can involve your partner, colleague, to give their idea, let them work, get involved. They can do the testing, they can achieve their objective, and then commit and come to you. Okay, we have achieved some part of that. And combine change. Once you are agree, everything is good, then you go combine change. So how the Git help clear some pictures.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's go for the little bit history of the. I'm not going to explain. So how the Git come in the. You heard the name Linux Torvald. Okay, because the great person was the Linux developer. So he was working on the Linux. Sorry, he was working on the developing code and he was using the Git earlier. Okay, and later on he got offered that you have to pay for developing them later on, so he get irritated and he itself started developing the free and super fast Git. That's the control version, open and control version. So he has developed for himself later on. It's a version control system. So this is the great person overall. So hello, why it's a Git name? Behind the name story, because he was pissed off because he don't want to pay anything for the this kind of tool where he want to track his file development version control can't complete. So while he was developing his, so he given the so many damn idiot truckload of C kind of. If it's not working, later on he was his good is okay. Then he given everything working fine, and then he given global info tracker. But the other so many out there behind the name, the Git like the stupid content tracker. First name forward refer. So so this is his own way of working. So this is interesting for now. Who use the Git? For today's world, everyone. And the lawyer who maintain the so many files. So tech adjacent role, of course. Government. You can see the great example of the government. As for Washington, their council uses for the public. What are the public law they use, and the so many other things. So in US the government started now engineers and coder, of course coder are the person control they need, scientist, writer, anyone. So where we are, what do you say? So these people are started, but networking are not. For network engineer, this will be the one of the major part of their, like we have putty, secure CRT, couple of year you will Git, all this. What do you say?
I mean, eventually it will be.
Yes, but this modern way to all the Git is not equal to GitHub. By doing the lab, we understand Git means is a totally entirely is to my PC. This is application running on my PC locally. I can do whatsoever. GitHub is a cloud. We can communicate between Git and GitHub. I will create this point.
Yes, Shashu.
Now GitHub we have already discussed this. This is the version control software that's run locally on your system. This is not related to internet. Whether you are running with the internet does not matter. You can walk still forever without connecting or any internet. So Git, don't think you need internet to connect. Run any command without internet forever. Internet. Okay. But if you want to do collaboration, you want to do public information, or you want to keep, even you want to don't do collaboration, just you want to keep the things on the cloud as a backup of
So,
so all the
Shashu, one
file.
question. So, like Git is locally and this GitHub is open standard. So, for this open stand, I mean this GitHub, it's a cloud. So, like it's any like private cloud or public cloud. Suppose if in any organization we might have our own local cloud. So instead of GitHub, can we use that our local cloud as an GitHub?
Okay, now not exactly. GitHub is it nothing is public.
And so that I understand. I just wanted to in my understanding. Suppose Git is I understand that is locally to our system. So we don't want to use GitHub. Instead of GitHub, we have our own locally like some any centralized solution that is
Yes,
work only
yes, yes.
locally
You
to our.
can do what you have to do. You cloud provider is there. Okay, provider is there who going to provide you private cloud. Git.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
You
for
know,
your
there.
organization. For your organization means your organization or you want to pay if you want to run. You can connect your private cloud. This is cloud given by the GitHub. Maybe then not only GitHub. There is bucket, Git bucket. Git lab is there. They are giving all these things there. They are giving free also, but they have limited access, limited feature.
Mhm.
Once you get paid, so you will get better. So all the features according to your payment. What do you want? Nice. You have private cloud. Yes. Okay. Things everything on cloud. But these are the public cloud. This you have to just create your account in bucket, but they have limited features which is globally given to you. But that's more than enough, honestly, I'm telling you. For a developer also, it's a more than enough free account. But if you feel you need paid account, you go for that, you have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Naval, there's like just for example, GitHub, right? So it's what version control software, which is hosted on a cloud. There are open source version control softwares that you can have a virtual server created, such as Gerrit. Gerrit is a Git open source solution. You
Yes.
can that becomes your like official Git repository for all your company. So
Okay, so yes, that means we have solution. Yeah.
there are a lot of those. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
there's lots of things, and hell out of stuff you can keep it your backup. Come back to next topic. So verify Git installation. How, where do you confirm your Git install? How do you install the latest version? We have already done. Provide any basic 5 command for Git. These are the questions answer we have done. Let's do the provide the basic 5 command of GitHub. What are the GitHub? So 5 basic command, guys. So git status, log, git init, git
Git version.
branch.
Git.
So many bubbles. Git name, email, and you can see that profile. So this is the first part job. So I'm going to stop video here. If you have any questions, we will next section. Basic of Git. Actual we will start Git. Okay, bye bye. See